Hey everyone, welcome back. I am taping this on Wednesday night. It's 5:30. I haven't uploaded the video I promised for Tuesday morning, and believe it or not, it's still uploading. This is my third try. I actually thought that I had it, but for some reason, I don't know, I did something wrong, so I had to take it down, and now it's doing it again, and it's been quite a frustrating day. So I'm trying to get this video out of the way so I can download this, and it can take all night if it wants to, but it's been a frustrating day. So I'm going to show you the second card of my Share Sunshine PDF. I hope you had a chance to purchase it for yourself and have a little fun with it. I'm also doing this with my nice glass of wine because that's how I'm feeling about right now, being 5:30, 7 hours later of trying to upload the first video, and I'm just a little frustrated. So that's where I am. Don't judge me. Hopefully this video will be up in the morning, and if you're watching it, then it's all good, and if you're not, I'm probably gonna go live because it's a heck of a lot easier. Anyway, let's get started. So I promised you I would show you how I print things out. I take the PDF and I decide which page number I want. I printed out a booklet for myself. You saw this yesterday, so this is just, I don't do anything with this. This just is my handy book. So I know what page this was. I go and I printed this out in grayscale. No need to waste paper. And then take whatever cardstock you want and some Tombow. This is a Tombow repositional tape. And I just tape this on to this section like this, and I ran it back through my printer to get this. It's just that easy. I did do the envelope portion. There's something in here that says no saliva was used on this envelope right here. So what I did for that, and I didn't quite make it, but I didn't want to try it again because as we're speaking, or as I'm speaking, my video that hopefully will be up tonight, which is last night for you guys, will be loading, and anyway, I don't want to fuss with it. So, but I'm going to tell you what I did. I just didn't put this in far enough. So I just cut this out with a pair of scissors or X-Acto knife. I just literally cut it out, printed it in grayscale, just like this one. But I cut it out and I put the envelope underneath with tape, and just lined it up. You're not going to get it perfectly center, and then ran it through and got that on my cardstock. So that's how I'm doing it. You could just run this whole sheet through if you want on white cardstock and use the pieces randomly. I didn't want to do that because I won't be using all 15 pages and I didn't want to waste my cardstock. So that's a little bit of how I do it. I'm sure there are other ways, and everybody's printer is also a bit different. So I took my image and I cut it. So I cut it out, and then I cut all these little words and I popped them up. Can you see that? So they stick up a little bit. And then I printed it again, just using some Pool Party, and of course just sticking it again here where I had my roll, and printed it and then cut it out. So it looks like a stamped image, but it's not. So let me show you how to do the toilet paper, and then you can go make your own. So go ahead and cut yourself a piece of white cardstock that's about 5.5 inches long by about 3 1/4. Well, not about 3 1/4 is what I did, 3 1/4 inches. So just like that. Sneak it out. All right. And you're going to take your bone folder and relax this paper a little bit. I'm going to need something skinny. Where did there we go. So I just used my Take Your Pick tool and put it on the end here and just started rolling until I got it kind of moving a little bit. Do you see that? Just like that. Okay, and just start rolling it. Roll, 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 roll. Now, you can do this as big or as small as you want. I'm gonna leave, well, let me see, let me just roll, 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 roll. A couple different ways to do this. I'm gonna roll it to about here. So I'm gonna leave, what, about 2 inches? maybe 3 inches. I'm gonna put a bit of glue. This is the Mono Adhesive, what is that? Liquid glue Tombow. I love this glue, it dries so fast. Just put a little dab in there. Just hold it for a minute while you put this away. Okay, go get some toilet paper. Just one little square, somebody might get mad at you. All right, I was actually gonna cut my toilet paper out before this. I'm gonna let this dry, hopefully this will stay together. I eyeballed this. You don't really have to measure. So you want to cut out a 1/4 inch strip. If you want to measure, and I should have done this earlier, but just when you have your 3/4 of an inch strip, like that, you can just put that over the edge and put a pencil line in there and just cut it out if you want to be perfect. Okay, maybe I want to be perfect. Okay, there you go. Take your scissors. Now, I'm using 2-ply, but I kind of have a feeling that, because this separates really easy, so, you know, like your thicker Charmin might do a better job, because I did have some issues with this wanting to separate on me, which was a bit frustrating, but anyway. All right. Do you fold your toilet paper over or under? Because I want some to hang off. This is just to roll in the roll. So this is how I did it. A little more glue. You're not going to see this part. You're going to roll this part up. So I'm going to carefully attach that. Careful, careful. See, it wants to fall apart on me. Honestly think Charmin might be better. A 3-ply, I think a 3-ply would work. Okay, go ahead and roll with your fingers. Roll, 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 until that piece of paper disappears and you've just got this nice tissue hanging. So I'm kind of at the end here. I'm gonna take some glue. I'm going to glue that down. And you know what? It wasn't that one. This one. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to hold that down like that. Okay, so I'm going to hold that for a minute. I'm going to get some gray, dark gray cardstock to make that little hanger piece. So this is what I did. I took a piece of cardstock. This is dark gray, and I just took it really wide. In case you make a mistake, you only want a sliver, but it's just easier to put your score lines in. So this is the width you want, and that width I made at 2 1/4 inches. So this part here needs to be at 2 1/4, okay? And then go to your score, either your cutter, hold on a second. That's the way to relax after a tough day. Okay, go. Take your scoring tool, whatever scoring tool you have, okay? And you're gonna go at a 1/4 inch. I've already done this one. And actually used my take your pick tool again because it has a thinner, I forgot about this until today. You're going to score at a 1/4 inch and then a 1/2 inch. And then you're going to do it again at 1 3/4 and at 2 inches, okay? So again, this is 2 1/4 this way. I don't care how long you do it that way, but just give yourself enough to work with, okay? 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, and then 2 inches. All right, take that out. Go back to your cutter and cut what you think is going to fit in the little roll that you made, okay? So that looks like maybe not quite a 1/4 inch. So I'll cut. See, and I have lots here if I make a mistake. But I have my score lines in here Let's see if that fits, and if it doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, I'll do it again and make it a bit tinier. One more time. That will fit. Now that's probably too skinny. Nope, there we go. Okay, so that's gonna fit in. But first I want to fold on those two score lines. Fold, fold again. Okay, so I have something like this. Now we're gonna put some tape or some glue on those ends. I'm going to put a glue dot, but I know I had tiny ones that came in a paper pumpkin kit that I think will work perfectly. That's one nice thing about the paper pumpkin kits. Get all these lovely leftovers. Okay, and they're a little tinier than the glue dots, so seeing as I cut my piece really tiny, put one there. Okay, take this, put one there. I'm afraid to look at my computer to see if the download has yet again. I can't. It's all off. All right, here we go. Put it in here. So that is my little toilet paper roll. So like I said, so I stamped this background, just the only background stamp I wanted. I didn't want it simple and plain. I think it's the wood. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Something wood. Birch. Birch, that's what it was. Just to give it a bit of texture. And then again, printed this out, cut it out, popped up all the words, and then I did my little glue. And then you're just going to pull these pieces off, right? Do I have a spare piece to show you? I'll just show you on this. Just like that. Quick and easy. Well, maybe quick and easy after you've done it about 4 times, but and put that on your card. Put one piece down and piece number 2, just like that. I'm gonna take this little, see? Okay, and there you have it, people. There's your little toilet roll holder. Isn't that cute? And I did put a dab, like an ever so tiny piece of glue in the underneath just to keep it in place. But there's card number 2 for day 2, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll see if there's a day 3 if I'm not too frustrated. Okay, ladies and gents, thanks for watching.